Away, oh hey, away, oh hi, hey, oh, away, oh hey, 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 away, oh hey, 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 away, oh hey, away, oh hey, hey, away, oh hey.
So Canning 101, you've planted seeds, seedlings, you've watered and weeded all summer. But what do you do with the harvest? You can't eat cucumbers at every meal or for as many days in a row before you start to feel like a cucumber. So canning is a wonderful way to store your fruit and vegetables from the garden or the farmer's market while they are in season and make the harvest last through the winter. Canning can be done in a water bath or pressure cooker, killing all microorganisms. And it also creates a vacuum seal in the jar. Why can? Canning saves you money, it's eco-friendly, canning cuts down on waste, it's fresher and tastes better, no BPA or additives, but here's what you need to get started. You need canning jars and seal, so mason-style jars with sealed lids and rings, wide mouth funnel, this is going to make filling your jars much easier, a lid wand to remove the lids and rings from the boiling water, a ladle, of course, for filling the jars, and a large pot for boiling canned preserves, jams, fruits, tomatoes, and other vegetables. A pressure canner that's used to can the vegetables and meats because it has the ability to reach a higher temperature, tongs for lifting the jars out of the hot water, and clean cloths to wipe down the jars and particularly the lids and the rims of the jars. The process of preserving is simple. You start by sterilizing your jars, and there's a number of ways. You can do it in a boiling water bath, or you can fill a jar partially with water and put it in an oven for 10 to 15 minutes. You're going to slice, dice, pickle, pour. You do the best that you can with your best fruit and vegetables. The longer a piece of produce sits, the more vitamins it loses. Tomatoes need to have some lemon juice or a citric acid added to them before canning. Iron, aluminum, and copper should not be used. So you fill your jars. There's a few things to remember. Be sure to not fill them completely. You need to leave at least a half-inch headspace before you put your lid and your ring on. Also make sure that you wipe down the top of the jar and make sure there isn't any residue that's going to prevent it from sealing. You process your jars. There's different procedures for processing. You can use a pressure canner, and you will have to follow the method as to what you need for pressure for each individual type of vegetable, but you can also use a hot water bath, which would probably take it a little bit longer. When you've reached the time and pressure, you remove your canner from the heat, wait till it cools down, then you'll open it safely, of course, remove your jars, let them cool. You label and store your food and enjoy it all season long.
Yo, hey, hey, away, oh hey, away, oh hi, hey, away, oh hey, hey, away, oh hey. Hey, 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 away, hey, 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 away, hey, hey,